Hey, I hope you guys have a good one. Like always, I like to share an important message. And this one particular message that I want to talk about is college graduates like myself. And I just want to talk about a lot of us, because we're not working in our field, we decided to work a side gig, which is not a bad thing. You can make some income as you're waiting for your career, or perhaps you finished like myself years and years ago, but just not in the right field, and so you decide to do a side gig. The side gig that I'm talking about, which is very popular now on YouTube, some people talk about negatives about it, some people talk good things about it, but I'm going to talk both. It is DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber. Me particularly, I'm into doing DoorDash currently. I've done it for a couple months. There's some good and bad. Let's start with the bad. The bad is you will not be making money consistently good all the time. One day is good, the next day it's okay, and the next day, it's moderate, and then it gets good again. So it varies because most of your money is based on tips, because the DoorDash ride itself, you don't pay too much depending on how far you go. And the other bad thing about it is the app could have some issues. I had several issues where it took me a while to get to some of these customers, and one of them, it took so long that I didn't get no tip, or anything like that. It was $0. And so you got to make sure you plan. Somebody was telling me that I should restart my phone and turn it back on and go to the settings. So sometimes, there's a lot of things that you have to worry about as far as the app goes, and your area and all this stuff, and your gas too. Constantly putting in gas. It's best to make sure that it's on half a tank, so that when you go next time, you still just add a little bit more. So you won't let it go too empty. That's the trick, so you won't spend too much on gas. The good thing about this side gig is you can make you can make money every day. You can pick your own schedule. If you want to go 3 days out of the week, you could. You want to go 6 days, you could. And you pick your own times. But sometimes you have to. I pre-schedule my time, and so this is another topic for another story of my example with Dash. I probably should do one weekly, but I'm gonna leave it like that. I kind of just wanted to talk about how this side gig, we cannot really depend on it by itself. It's okay if we're going to save up on something, like my goal is to save up on new brakes for my car. So this could do it, but it's gonna take, I would say, some time. But it's going to have me where, because once a week I like to treat myself to eat, me and two other family members. So I'll use a little bit of that, but then the rest of it I'll use it towards saving up for breaks and stuff like that. But I wanted to go back and just talk about how you really need a backup plan besides this side gig. It can only take you so far. You have to use a lot of physical body because you're doing a lot of driving, and you have to be mentally alert because you have to watch your surroundings. You're always on the road. There could be drunk driver. The other day was somebody drunk on the road, and it was like six o'clock in the evening. It was still early. So yeah, there's a lot to be careful for. So that's all I can say about that. Is you need a backup plan. I'm one to have a backup plan. So if you need one, and if you're open to taking a look at one, you can message me, and then I'll send that to you. And it'll just be information. You can see if there's something that you would like to do. The main goal is you need to have something on the side, because the side gig can only take you so far. Even if you have a job is good with this psychic, but the goal is to have a opportunity where you have time freedom where it can replace your job. And real quickly, I just want to give a side note to a little commercial that I want to talk about real quickly. Is to also want to talk to you about having a update your security system. By updating it, it can keep you alert on to what's going on currently. And we see that there's a lot of problems, especially burglary, or what do you call it? People just coming into the home and they don't belong there, but they looking to take something. We hear this from time to time, so it's good to update your security system. Alert you when there's a fire in your home. It'll alert you in many different areas that can alert you in. So I'm going to leave that with you. That's just a side note, but the goal is to have a backup plan. That's the only way we can make it nowadays. And if you have any questions, if you have any comment, please let me know and share this video. Bye.